Hi, my name is Anna Agarrat. I'm the Director of People and Programs at AMPT, Advancing Nonprofits. And today we're at the second nonprofit convening. This was the freedom dream of our advisory council of nonprofit organizations, really wanting to bring together funders and nonprofit leaders here in Chicago. And today we were able to do just that. We started off our day building community, and then we moved into a series of breakout sessions led by funders and nonprofit leaders talking about the innovative ways that they are collaborating to build capacity through trust and also vulnerability and building authentic relationships with each other to serve communities here in Chicago. After some lunch and some dancing, we then were able to talk more about how we can build trust with each other, how we can enter into these relationships to make sure that we are really thinking about philanthropy in ways that serves communities and thinking about how we can support our Black and Latino nonprofit leaders here in Chicago. We hope we can see you next year when we do our third nonprofit convening here at AMPT.
My name is Channing Leonard. I'm with the Polk Brothers Foundation, a proud funder of AMPT. And I think that a space like this is really valuable because we can have really great and honest, transparent conversations with both those who work in philanthropy, along with those who are the nonprofit organizations. We've been talking a lot about the perception that there's a transactional relationship between organized philanthropy and the nonprofit sector, but this is a really great capacity building space that brings us all together to have transparent conversations and build authentic relationships. So I'm really excited to be here today.
Our work and our connection with AMPT has gone from capacity building to just like sharing similar ideas of how to work in the community. One of the things that I find really valuable about this space today is that we get to have more intimate and more casual conversations with other nonprofit leaders, but also with philanthropists, right? And for example, one way that is seen is how comfortable people can be and vulnerable in sharing their experiences, both good and bad experiences within the world of nonprofits, right? Like whether it is looking for money or just acting out a program, this is a different and unique space which allows for that conversation to continue.
AMPT is important for two reasons. I, as a small not-for-profit, as a solo executive director, AMPT brings community and space when you're siloed. And oftentimes when I want to give up, AMPT reminds me not to. Having access to conversations with other small BIPOC not-for-profits, working with people who look like me, who do work for people that look like me, can be exhausting. But having this space today at the convening for me, I was sitting in a boat and my sail was a little flat. So today the sail has wind. I'm still going in the right direction, and I can count on this space to talk about things, to share, to be vulnerable, to have cognizance of why I do it, who I do it for, and why we should continue to do it, because systemic racism and challenges that happen in BIPOC spaces and people who live in epidemic poverty, they don't have access to needs, and AMPT provides that space with professionalism, expert knowledge, executive coaching, access to funders. I could go on, but if you haven't, join AMPT.
I'd like to see more events like this. I think that there's one last year and there's one this year. I'd love to have us convene like this more times throughout the year.
I'd love to see this happen many more times.
I would love to see opportunities where some of the executive suite funders are in the space with the program managers and the people on the field, boots on the ground, so they can know that we're not just a report or a grant application, what the work we do and how it builds humanity.